Hello and welcome to Brandibay Fashion. Today, I invite you to discover with me the Missoni Fall Winter 2026 fashion show, presented during Milan Fashion Week, a collection imagined by Alberto Caliri, who offers us this season a very particular vision of fashion, not rupture but continuity. While many designers constantly seek to reinvent their universe, Caliri adopts an almost opposite approach. For him, Missoni fashion moves forward through accumulation, through successive layers like a slow and thoughtful evolution. This collection literally picks up where the previous one left off, as if the house's stylistic narrative were naturally continuing from one season to the next. As you watch this runway show, you will quickly notice the importance of the archives in the designer's thinking. A great connoisseur of the house's history, Caliri revisited a Milan show from 1978, where models appeared wrapped in long, soft-knitted cardigans. This memory becomes a true source of inspiration here, particularly through the introduction of masculine nuances that enrich Missoni's aesthetic vocabulary. Layering then becomes the central gesture of the collection. Volumes grow and silhouettes are built through accumulation, coats placed over jackets, cardigans paired with blazers, scarves and shawls thrown on with studied nonchalance. Everything feels almost instinctive, as if getting dressed were a spontaneous gesture rather than a carefully calculated one. You will also be able to observe how proportions play an essential role in this proposal. Pleated trousers are wide and generous, sometimes almost inflated, giving the silhouettes an enveloping and ample presence. The overall result may appear voluminous, sometimes even massive, but this choice is fully embraced by the designer. Some pieces also blur the boundaries between clothing categories. Oversized blazers with wide collars first appear to be tucked into fitted tube skirts, but upon closer inspection, they reveal themselves as hybrid dresses. The upper part remains structured and voluminous, while the lower part becomes smooth and close-fitting. The result creates a silhouette that feels almost architectural, both playful and conceptual. If some proportions occasionally flirt with exaggeration, the mastery of color remains one of the most impressive aspects of this collection. At Missoni, color is a language in itself. Even when silhouettes appear monochrome, they are actually composed of a multitude of layered shades and textures. These tonal variations bring visual richness that balances the volumes and prevents the overall effect from becoming caricatural. Texture also plays a fundamental role. Faithful to the house's DNA, knitwear remains at the heart of the collection. But here it is treated with particular subtlety. Some pieces gain softness and fluidity, while others favor greater density and an almost sculptural weight. This tactile approach creates a wardrobe that feels rich and sensory. What is interesting about this proposal is that Caliri refuses to follow the current trend toward the clean minimalism inspired by the 1990s. Instead, he asserts a more layered and textured style, where layers, volumes, and materials progressively construct the silhouette. Personally, I find that this collection reveals a philosophy that has become quite rare in fashion today: coherence. Missoni is not trying to surprise at all costs, but rather to deepen its identity. Some silhouettes may appear less flattering or somewhat excessive in their proportions, but the richness of the textures and the sophistication of the colors give the collection a real personality. Thank you very much for following this analysis with me. I hope this breakdown of the Missoni fashion show has helped you better understand Alberto Caliri's vision. Feel free to tell me in the comments which silhouettes impressed you the most. I wish you an excellent viewing of the rest of the show, and I look forward to seeing you very soon for a new Fashion Week exploration. Stay inspired and take care.